In this video, we're going to talk about reducing the number of events and linear programming. And here's what I mean by that. I have a pretty basic program set up right now. When I press the up arrow, I change the Y position of my cat. Down arrow, change the Y position by a negative number. Left, change X by a negative number. And right, change X by a positive number. And here's what happens. When I press up, the cat goes up. When I press down, cat goes down. Left, cat goes left. Right, cat goes right. And the one problem that I'm facing though is I can't do two at once. So watch this. I'm going to push and hold the up arrow, and now I'm going to press right. He's not going at a diagonal. He immediately changed and went right. And if I do the same thing where I'm pressing and holding down and now start pressing left, I'm still holding down, but he's only going left. When you have multiple events like this, your program can only process one of these events at a time. And as you start to have more complex programs, things will become glitchy. Now, in a previous video, we talked about the concept of forever, and I'm just going to slide these guys over a little bit here. If I have a green flag and forever, whatever's inside this forever loop, when I press the green flag, it's going to run until I press stop, and that's why it's highlighted in yellow. Now, my other events are still working, even though the green flag is clicked, but again, I can't do more than one thing at a time. Now, what if I used an if statement, and what if I said, if I'm pressing the up arrow, I can say, change Y. So I'm going to steal this here and say if I'm pressing the up arrow, but this doesn't fit inside my if statement. However, if I go to sensing, notice that there's a key pressed question mark, and I can say up. Now if I press the green flag, he's going up just as though I pressed the up arrow. But what happens if I replace all of these blocks or all of these events with if statements? Let's find out. I'm going to throw all of these events out. I'm going to grab myself 3 more key pressed and just put them off to the side for now. And I'm going to grab myself 3 more if statements. And we're going to say if change Y by -10. And of course, that's going to be if down is pressed. I'm going to say if change Y or change X by -10. That's going to be, of course, if left is pressed. I'm going to say if change X by +10, and of course that's going to be if right is pressed. Let's see what happens. Initially, it's going to look like the same thing's happening. So if I press down, he goes down, up, he goes up, left, he goes left, right, he goes right. But now I can press and hold, and I can do more than one at a time. So if I press multiple keys, I have more control. And that's because we are in a linear program inside a forever loop. Think of it like this. If you want to write down everything you need to buy at the grocery store, and if you wrote all of the items on individual sheets of paper, you might have 30 sheets of paper to keep track of all of the items you need to buy at the grocery store. Wouldn't you rather read them off a single sheet of paper? So does your computer.